Lunges to help us with hip extension. We're going to do a lunge maybe a little bit differently than you've done it in other classes. Instead of doing the classical come forward as far as you can, we're going to stabilize our pelvis. So here is a pelvis. What we want first is a neutral pelvis, so the pubic bone and the ASIS are all on the same plane. My pubic bone, ASIS, all on the same plane. I'm going to be watching to make sure my hips don't move like this. I want them forward. And once I'm happy with that, you could even use a block or something to feel, get a little sense of when things are straight, if that's helpful for you. Now to get in our move, we want a 90 degree at both knees to start. Our upper knee doesn't go over our toes. Here we'll tuck our pelvis just a little bit, and just in this tuck, bringing our tailbone under, you might already have enough sensation right here and not need to do anything else, and that's fine. If that's not a lot of sensation, you can bring your whole pelvis forward, and right here is where I stop. You probably won't have a lot of range here because we're getting like this true hip extension, and a lot of us don't have a lot of hip extension from all of our sitting. Another thing to watch is that we're not rib thrusting to come forward. Our ribs are relaxed down. Our chin isn't coming forward. We have this nice head ramp happening. If your feet are too narrow, you might find that you're really wobbly. So make sure you're still hip width with your feet. Your feet are hip width apart. Once you feel like you've done this exercise both sides, you know how to do it, you're getting pretty good at it, to up the ante, you can tuck the back toes under and then do an elevator where we bring the torso straight up. To do that, we have to engage both legs, and then we can come down. If you find it's really hard for you right at the bottom and you have to drop down, you can bolster by putting something under your knee, and you can bolster up as high as you need to be able to get out of this lunge by standing. It's a great way to use the muscles that we are lengthening, and when we use the muscles in a lengthened way, they respond faster, and that's kind of what we want here. Great.